From Unshakable Spirit, number 3. Win big today, lose big tomorrow. Trust is a huge asset. Sengai, the chief priest of a Zen temple in Kyushu, Japan, 2 centuries ago, left a large number of ink paintings. Among them was a painting of an account book and an abacus with this accompanying poem: raise your hand and they go away. Lower your hand and they come to you. Forget it not, forget it not. On an abacus, when you lift your hand, the beads rattle away from you. When you lower your hand, they rattle toward you. In the same way, if you skimp on quality and raise prices, customers will drift away. But if you increase quality and lower prices, customers will flock to you, and your business will thrive. The poem warns merchants not to forget this basic principle. There is an old saying, folding screens and businesses collapse under unless they are a little crooked. In other words, just as a folding screen must be bent if it is to stand up, so business people have to bend the rules if they want to succeed. Some people make this claim to justify shady practices, but they are wrong. Another saying goes, win big today, lose big tomorrow. In other words, if you run a crooked business, you may come out ahead in the short term, but you are sure to lose trust and find your way blocked in the end. Trust is a huge asset. The Chinese character for making money combines elements meaning trust and person. The trusted person succeeds. Okay, very good. Yeah, yesterday we talked about uh, why we suffer in life is because what we leaned on or relied on can no longer be depended upon. And that's when we suffer. In other words, we feel our trust was betrayed. So the other side of it is when we can earn trust, it translates to tremendous amount of happiness, even if it's not an absolute happiness. It brightens every day of our life while we have bond with this human form. It's much better to have some joy and serenity than to have a miserable existence. So one of the secrets is, trust. Because trust leads to success and joyfulness, happiness of this world. However, trust is not easy to obtain because so many people have so many experiences of having been let down, so they don't easily trust anyone or anything. And how we can create trust, especially when we want to share the Dharma. If people don't trust us, they don't listen to us. So Dharma does not get spread. That means light of wisdom and compassion of the Buddha do not get spread in the world. So it becomes more of the same, more of the darkness and the unwholesome forces in the society. So to earn trust, we need to follow the 6 parameters, especially the second one, keeping promises. And keeping promises means to do what we said we were going to do. Some people never make a promise or they don't like commitments because they don't want to ever be found they didn't follow through. But actually, that's not a good attitude either. Buddha tells us when we hold ourselves accountable and commit ourselves, then we are more likely to plant the good seeds and then get good effects. He divided all the people into four categories: people who uh, give their words and follow through. And second one is people who give their words, but they don't follow through. They lose trust. And then people who don't give their words, but they deliver anyhow. That's also interesting, like surprise. And then the fourth category are people who don't give their words and they don't deliver either. So it's like there's nothing. That's not good for us as a spiritual person, because we want to maximize the seeds of happiness we plant in order to get abundance of harvest of happiness. So we need to find out how can I be helpful in this process of Dharma spreading. What am I good at? Each one of us is good at something. Like the saying that they said the other day, your uniqueness is your gift. Embrace it. So find out your gift, your uniqueness, what you're good at. Some of you are very good at talking, and you're very eloquent. So that's very good, because people's heart get moved when they hear you share the Dharma. They are so inspired, they move to action. And all the people around them also, they are influenced positively by that beautiful positive energy of the Dharma. And some of us might be good at working, uh, earning money, and then we support our Sangha through pure donation you guys make. So we are grateful. And some of you are good at creating artwork. Yeah, actually, I'm creating some thank you cards thanks to some of you guys who are good at art. So I'm going to be sending them out. Some beautiful painting, and a Dharma quote or something inspiring. Yeah. And yeah, so in this way, we try to tie ourselves up with the rope of the Buddha, or the rope of the goodness, so that goodness can lodge within us, and it begins to unfold. Yeah, so these are good examples of commitments. And yeah, so people who don't understand that in society, they just want to make a lot of money and fame without uh, giving service. So they only decrease the quality, they skimp on quality, and they raise prices. Then customers will drift away and their business will not succeed, and there will be more darkness in the world, as we all see around us. So we always want to think about how can I benefit myself by benefiting other people. This is the beautiful high road of Mahayana Buddhism. So good job everyone for being here, practicing together. Today is the third Tuesday of the month. We're going to have our book club gathering. The first session today on Radical Acceptance by Tara Brock, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And also Hattori Sensei's class, 7 p.m. Pacific. And have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.